patience to do any of it. Here with me today is Rita Seifert, who's going to talk about how people like me can still garden in their home. So Rita, show me how.
Well, I guess the sky's the limit in terms of you need to start with a pot. That's the first thing, and it has to be big enough that you can get in the items that you want to do, but yet it needs to be portable, that you can move it so you can take it indoors or into some kind of shelter, because this time of year we have the variations in the weather that goes all the way from 70 some degrees down to below freezing and snow. So anyway, you know, use a pot that suits you or makes you feel happy, that you've fallen in love with, and then after that you can start planting all these things in here. This is really your focal point. Your point of interest is what do I get for my effort, because it does take a little effort. You can't just stick it in the pot and, you know, walk away from it.
I see that you have two different pots in here. One's a porcelain pot, and this is just like a regular, you know, like you said, like it doesn't have to be pretty. It's functional in a way. Okay, so once I picked out the pot, what is the next step? Do I figure out what I want to plant, lettuce or herbs? How do I take care? Like, do I just get potting soil from the garden store?
You want potting soil with a little perlite in it, and it will tell you on the bag, you know, what it is. But the perlite, and you need to, as I said, have the drainage holes, cover the drainage holes, but it will allow it to be watered thoroughly, and yet, you know, it will drain properly. And then you go find something that you want to put into your pots. And as I said, this is all lettuce. These are all herbs.
How do I know how much water to do?
Well, if you have good drainage in the bottom, when you water it, when it runs out, you know you're done.
So do I feel, you know, sometimes I overwater plants and I touch it. If it's still damp, then it's okay?
That would probably be a good way to check it. But as I said, if it has drainage holes in it, all the excess is going to run out the bottom, and therefore, you know, you will be able to have this not become waterlogged, but to have it adequately watered and yet not overwatered.
Great. Now I see there's different types of herbs in here. How do you know what to do, what to mix and match?
You should mix what you like to cook with.
Okay,
and
that's a good idea.
And what really appeals to you. And these are all very fragrant and beautiful. I mean, there are variations of all of these.
So do I take care of this the same way as I would take care of like the basil? And so it's the same way. So
pretty much
I think that would be
way.
a good idea, to put together stuff that you take care of the same way.
Yes, it would be. And they can help you with the garden center. You can ask them, you know, which of these are going to be needing the same amount of, or you can sit and read the little cards that come on them, that they tell you, well, what kind of sunlight or what kind of, you know, what kind of watering, because some things need more water than others, obviously.
I think this is great, because for people who have, like you said, no patience or time or even no space in their home, I think a little container like this is great, like on a kitchen ledge, on your little patio, so you don't have to really have to have big pots to garden in your home. Thank you, Rita, for being with us today. It gives me so much hope that I could do some gardening, and I can't wait to do it when I get home. My name is Lenore Gonzalez. Thank you for watching Good Living by Design.